Hello everyone, on this video, we would like to explain about cultural review in the movie under the title of Wish Dragon. This video is presented by Asyarina and Lusi Alfi. So, let's start. Wish Dragon is an animated movie from Chinese American. This movie is written and directed by Chris Applehans. So, Wish Dragon is a film that tells the story of Dean who has a childhood friend, but they are separated because his friend moved. And as an adult, Dean really wants to meet his friend again. One day, Dean is given a teapot by an old man. When the teapot is opened, a dragon named Long comes out who is willing to grant Dean's 3 wishes. Then, Dean and Long go to meet Dean's friend. But some problems arise after that. Dean and Long have become close and love each other. At the end of the story, Dean can be together again with his friend, but he has to let Long go back to his origin. Next, scene breakdown. This is one of the scenes in the movie. On this scene, Dean finds a teapot with a picture of Long on it, and tries to summon him. And then Long emerges from the teapot. Afterward, Dean and Long hug, both as a sign of friendship and a goodbye. And then the cultural value from this scene is a reciprocal relationship of friendship where people help and care of each other. Their friendship is presented as a brief but predestined bond that transcends master-servant roles.
Next, we're talking about the cultural symbol inside this movie. The first one is Kung Fu. We know that Kung Fu is one of the famous martial arts around the world. The cultural meaning of Kung Fu is that mastery in any form is achieved through tireless dedication, and that true strength is rooted in moral character and inner harmony. The importance of Kung Fu is that it is not merely a sport or a fighting method, it is a path to self-cultivation where the physical training exists to build an ethical and resilient spirit. Next is Chinese mythological called dragon. The dragon is one of the most important and deeply ingrained symbols in Chinese culture, carrying a rich, benevolent, and complex cultural meaning. The dragon's importance in Chinese culture is immense. It is not merely a mythological creature, but a fundamental symbol that permeates art, history, identity, and daily life. Next is Chinese traditional clothes. Actually, China have various traditional clothes depend on the dynasty, but when I searched for these clothes in the movie, I found Long Pao kinda similar with this. So it was a ritual garment designed to visually awe and establish the emperor's unassailable rule as the son of heaven and the ruler of all under his dominion. It was a comprehensive visual declaration of the emperor's religious, political, ethnic, and social supremacy, making it the most significant garment in the Qing state. Next is Lion Dance Festival. It usually emerges when Chinese New Year. The lion dance is a spectacle that serves as a living, moving blessing. It is a vibrant expression of hope, courage, and collective joy for the coming year. The importance of the Lion Dance Festival extends far beyond a simple performance. It is a living, breathing ritual that encapsulates fundamental Chinese values, the desire for prosperity, the respect for tradition, and the strength of the community. The last is Chinese cuisine called roasted yams. Actually, they mention about dumplings, but I want to put this instead of dumplings. So the cultural meaning of this beloved street food is deeply tied to comfort, warmth, and the winter season in China, especially in northern China. But nowadays, it not only sell in winter season, you can find it in every season. The roasted yams is a simple food with an incredibly complex and important history, serving as a powerful cultural marker of survival, hard-won prosperity, and enduring winter comfort. And then the comparison between the cultural symbol inside the video from China with our culture in Indonesia. The first one we have Pencaksilat as our original martial arts, while in China they have their original martial arts called Kung Fu. We have Pencaksilat, but actually Pencaksilat have various types of Pencaksilat, and one of them is inspired by Kung Fu also. The second is Naga Jawa. So when it is translated in English, it will be Java's Dragon. So it is similar with name, right? But what? But in the source that I read, Naga Jawa is not fly like dragon in China. So it is similar with snake actually. So it can be the king of snake. I don't know. It usually appear in puppet show in Java called wayang. And the third one is Dorotan from Yogyakarta. To compare with the traditional clothes. Actually, we have various types of traditional clothes around the region in Indonesia, but I want to pick this because we know that Yogyakarta is mostly known about their kingdom system or monarchical system. I think it is similar with their dynasty system in China. And then we have Barong to compare with their line dance. But actually, line dance is also emerged in Indonesia. We call it as barongsai. So in the past, Chinese people come here to Indonesia and influence that to our people. Barong in Bali is played by two people also, similar with line dance. And barong is Bali's mythological animal. The last is ubi cilembu. So this is the reason why I didn't put dumplings, because I want to compare roasted yams and ubi cilembu. So it actually use similar main ingredients. So it used sweet potatoes as the main ingredients, but our sweet potatoes as the main ingredient of ubi cilembu is slightly different because the sweet is kind of similar with honey, they said, and the similarity is both of them also known as a street food.
And then, for personal reflection, this movie teaches us that family, friends, and sincerity are more important than wealth. If we only focus solely on acquiring wealth, we will only find greed, constantly feeling inadequate. Of course, greed is not a good thing. Therefore, don't be too obsessed with wealth. Always be kind to each other.